When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on another team from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Mustangs will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. So Miami's offense will go to work first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open.
There he goes. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, there's no secret who this offense wants to get the ball to, and on the very first play, to match up on the outside one-on-one. They take a shot to him vertically down the field, and he does the rest. He is so athletic, and he is going to be a problem for this defense all game long.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So SMU's offense has the ball for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays on him.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
Looking to throw on third. Punts it out of the air. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
And the Mustangs are on the move.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Trying to get the corner. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
Complete to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. Past the 40. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's
breaks into the open. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Canes! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league, but check this out. LSU dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Makes the grab. It's Clemens. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. Unloads quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll try to pop the draw. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught close to the marker, it's Tavai. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Red pass, it's complete.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. And the Mustangs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. I had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This defense has owned the first half. They've given up some yards on this drive. Big third down coming. You've built a little bit of a lead. Try to force the field goal. Don't give up the big play here, and you've had a great first half.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Had to settle for the field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw.
Oh, he's got some space. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so...
Oh, there's an alley on the left. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Mustangs will hustle to the line.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Wants to fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Tight end now in motion. Handoff to the single running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. On target to the left. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Mustangs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU! The AT unit on the field.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese, and speed on the outside makes everybody so much better. Finding those home run hitters, those playmakers, those are the guys when Miami's rolling, those are the guys they're finding.
And the Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. Got his man. Turning it on. He's at the touchdown, Miami. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quick handoff. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Might be changing the route. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. On the set. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but touchdown Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Wants to throw on first down. Soft spot in the middle. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. He wants to throw it again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tavai. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Florida managed to avoid being gator bait by scratching and clawing their way to a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Canes in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. It's complete. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
The Hurricanes can really attack on this second and short. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Pulls it in. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Wants to go up top on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
And the Hurricanes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner will be knocked down. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Tavai. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll try to get outside. He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Making side adjustments here. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they take it in for 6 more points.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
SMU 13.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pressure coming. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. Got the back over the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. He now has 115 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Power football with the run. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on.
Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a...
Looking for the end zone. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up. On second and goal, he gets another chance. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami!
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wideout. Going to sling it on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Clemens. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Mustangs are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Leaves it with the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Going for the big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
SMU 13.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. They go back to work in the final period of this one. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive... comeback. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to...
He lofted high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Gonna take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Hurricane. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Creates a little room.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The give from the gun. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well,
breaks into the open. Gets it past the marker. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they'll knock him down.
This quarterback showing a lot of resiliency here on this drive because first down he got sacked, second in California, he's able to scramble, and while he didn't get the first down, he's able to get a little bit of it back, and he's made this third down manageable now. Let's see if he can make another play here and keep his offense on the field.
The Mustangs decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. On his way back from the 20. Found a running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, Dave?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Looking for a man. It's Cole. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give and tick, 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 tick. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Running to the left. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away.
Hits the afterburners. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. On the set. And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the ground game. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Faulkner. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They're dealing with a second and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Now the play fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Here comes the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Canes will punt this one away. takes it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He spins that thing down the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, keep the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling. Everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
On the double.
And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like let's live in this moment and try to be.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could